Wednesday's episode of General Hospital delivers one of the most emotional and shocking chapters of the year. Hidden agendas unravel, long-buried secrets come to light, and several residents of Port Charles find themselves standing at dangerous crossroads. As tensions rise throughout the city, no one realizes that a single revelation is about to connect multiple storylines in ways nobody could have imagined. Jocelyn Jacks wakes up believing she finally has a plan to outsmart Cassius. After days of pretending to cooperate with him, she has secretly gathered information that could expose his entire operation. But Jocelyn quickly discovers she may have underestimated her enemy. Cassius has become increasingly suspicious of everyone around him. During a tense confrontation, he corners Jocelyn and demands answers. His calm demeanor disappears as he begins questioning her loyalty. Jocelyn tries to maintain control, but Cassius notices several inconsistencies in her story. The atmosphere becomes terrifying. For the first time, Jocelyn realizes she may not be able to talk her way out of this situation. Meanwhile, unknown to both of them, someone is watching from a distance. Someone who has been gathering evidence for weeks. Someone determined to stop Cassius once and for all. Elsewhere, Liesl Obrecht continues investigating clues connected to Cassius's mysterious past. What begins as a routine search quickly turns into something much bigger. Liesl uncovers documents suggesting Cassius has been operating under a false identity for years. The revelation leaves her speechless. As she pieces together the evidence, she begins to understand why so many powerful people have been protecting him. The truth is darker than anyone expected. Even more shocking, the information appears connected to a decades-old scandal involving several prominent Port Charles families. Liesl immediately realizes she cannot handle this alone. She decides to contact Anna Devane. But before she can make the call, an unexpected visitor arrives. The look on Liesl's face says everything. This visitor knows exactly what she's discovered. Anna spends most of the day following a trail of clues left behind by a mysterious source known only as Z. For weeks, Zed has remained one of Port Charles's biggest mysteries. Many have speculated about the person's identity. Some believe it is an old enemy. Others suspect it could be someone everyone already knows. On Wednesday, Anna finally receives information that changes everything. A coded message leads her to an abandoned warehouse outside Port Charles. There, she discovers evidence connecting multiple crimes that authorities previously believed were unrelated. As Anna studies the material, one detail immediately catches her attention. A familiar name appears repeatedly, a name she never expected to see. Anna realizes the identity of Z may be closer than anyone imagined. Unfortunately, she isn't the only person searching for answers. Someone dangerous is already on the way. Jason Morgan finds himself caught between loyalty and responsibility. Several people have urged him to stay away from the growing conflict surrounding Cassius. The risks are simply too great. But Jason has never been someone who stands by while innocent people suffer. After learning that Jocelyn may be in danger, he makes a decision that could alter everything. Ignoring warnings from his friends, Jason launches his own investigation. His instincts quickly lead him toward information others have overlooked. By the end of the episode, Jason uncovers a connection between Cassius and an influential figure in Port Charles. The discovery raises even more questions. Who is really pulling the strings, and how far will they go to protect themselves? Carly Spencer cannot shake the feeling that something terrible is about to happen. As a mother, her instincts tell her Jocelyn is hiding something. Throughout the day, Carly repeatedly tries contacting her daughter. Each attempt ends in frustration. The silence becomes increasingly alarming. Carly eventually turns to Jason for help. Their conversation is filled with concern and urgency. Both know time may be running out. As they compare notes, they begin realizing that several recent events may be connected. The possibility terrifies them. If their suspicions are correct, Jocelyn could be walking directly into a trap. Across town, Willow Corinthos continues battling overwhelming emotions. Recent events have forced her to confront difficult truths about herself and her choices. Despite her efforts to move forward, guilt continues haunting her. Wednesday's episode sees Willow receiving unexpected advice from someone who understands exactly what she's experiencing. The conversation becomes deeply emotional. For a brief moment, Willow feels hopeful. However, that hope is short-lived. A surprise encounter later in the day reminds her that the consequences of past decisions never disappear completely. By episode's end, Willow faces a choice that could dramatically impact her future. Drew Kane discovers that keeping secrets has become increasingly difficult. Questions continue surrounding his recent actions. Several people are beginning to suspect he isn't telling the whole truth. Wednesday brings a particularly uncomfortable confrontation. Someone unexpectedly challenges Drew's version of events. The exchange quickly escalates. As tensions rise, Drew struggles to maintain control of the situation. What worries him most isn't the accusation itself. It's the possibility that the accuser may actually be correct. Could Drew be hiding something even from himself? Fans will be left wondering where this storyline is heading next. At the Quartermaine mansion, Tracy Quartermaine proves once again why she remains one of Port Charles's most formidable forces. After receiving troubling information regarding family business matters, Tracy refuses to sit quietly. She immediately begins investigating. Within hours, she uncovers discrepancies that others missed. The discovery puts her on a collision course with a powerful adversary. Tracy isn't intimidated. If anything, the challenge only strengthens her determination. Several family members attempt convincing her to proceed cautiously. Tracy has other ideas. By the time Wednesday's episode ends, she has already set a bold plan into motion. Sonny Corinthos receives information that could dramatically alter the balance of power in Port Charles. Normally, such news would lead to immediate action. This time is different. The situation involves people he cares about deeply. Every possible choice carries serious consequences. As Sonny weighs his options, trusted allies offer conflicting advice. Some urge caution, others encourage decisive action. Ultimately, Sonny realizes there may be no perfect solution, only the least damaging one. His decision could have lasting repercussions for everyone involved. As danger closes in around Jocelyn and Cassius, an unexpected figure steps forward. This person has remained largely in the background while major events unfolded. Few suspected they would become important. Yet circumstances force them into action. When Jocelyn finds herself facing impossible odds, this mystery hero intervenes. The dramatic rescue sequence becomes one of the episode's biggest moments. Viewers will be stunned when the identity of the rescuer is revealed. Even more surprising is what they know. The information they possess could expose multiple secrets simultaneously. Just when it appears several storylines are reaching resolution, General Hospital delivers a jaw-dropping final scene. Anna, Jason, Carly, and Liesl all receive pieces of the same puzzle. Separate investigations suddenly converge. The connections become impossible to ignore. As the truth begins emerging, one shocking name is spoken aloud. The revelation leaves everyone stunned. Faces fill with disbelief. Questions remain unanswered. And before anyone can react, the screen fades to black. The cliffhanger guarantees viewers will be desperate to see what happens next.